Welcome to the Biscuit Tin. If you saw my last video, we were talking about the 320D. It's actually a good car. Also, my first video that was. This is my second video where we're going to be diving into the world of buying a new car. It can be very exciting, but also very overwhelming. So today we're going to be going over the points on what to look out for when buying a car, and also mainly discussing and making sure you've got the right understanding when it comes to buying a new car. Maybe you're not too into cars, maybe you know a little bit, but you don't really know what to look out for. I hope this video helps. So grab a biscuit, sit back and enjoy.
Right, so first thing is your budget. This is probably the most important thing. Make sure you can afford your car. Make sure you know what you're looking for out of a car, whether it be a sporty car, off-roader, pickup truck, van, whatever it may be. I don't really want to know.
I don't really want to know.
But make sure you have your budget set right. Make sure your car's affordable, whether you are buying it privately or a main dealer finance sort of thing, wherever it may be, you can afford it. Don't just consider the price of a car, consider maintenance costs. Every car varies in price and their intervals are all variable depending on the car. Repairs, anything can pop up at any time. Water pump, spring, anything like that can go. So make sure you have a little bit of money sitting there, just so if a repair does pop up, you can take it to the garage or repair it yourself, whatever it may be. But at least you'll get you back on the road as soon as possible. Insurance. Insurance prices are through the roof these days. So make sure you can afford the insurance. If the car's a bit too quick and the insurance is a bit high, maybe go for something a little bit slower. But if you're willing to pay the big bucks, go for whatever car you want. And also, road tax, my favourite thing. All vary on cars. Do your research before you go out and buy it. Because if you're going to go buy a Mark 5 R32 Golf, be prepared to spend £700 on road tax. Simple example there. So, budget and what you know out of the car. Two very good starting points for what you're looking for when it comes to buying a car. And if you don't know what you're looking for when it comes to buying a car, you're just a packet of Porky scratchings, aren't you?
Right, so now we're outside. Please do allow the rain. It is raining, but it ain't going to stop me recording this video. So every car is as good as its engine. So we're going to be looking at some various parts of the engine and what to look out for, so you ain't going to buy a bit of scrap. So first thing is oil level. Check the oil level as soon as you see the car, because then that will show you if the car's been taken care well. Also, so it's worth pulling the oil filter cap off and just looking inside and making sure there's no bits of dirt or anything like that, because then it will give you a good indicator on the quality of the oil. And obviously it's just about making a good check around the engine, making sure you're not seeing any leaks or anything like that. Definitely bring a torch with you so you can get into the darker parts of the engine bay and you can see everything. There is nothing wrong with that. Also, when it comes to servicing, make sure the car has been kept up to date with servicing. If you're buying a car with no service history, it is very, very risky business. So make sure, if you can, find a car with some decent service history, because you want to know that the car has been taken care of well. Obviously, check stuff like coolant level, power steering, if you've got power steering fluid in the car you're looking for. And also give her a start up, make sure she's all right. Check the pulley belt as well, which is the belt at the front of the engine. If that's all perishing, that can break off, fly off down the middle of the road. That can cause some catastrophic issues. So yeah, so that is the main things of looking underneath the engine. Next thing to look at is also the body panels. Look for different shades of the colour that you are buying with the car. So make sure that, if it's this car for example, that white matches up with that one on that side, because then it can show you any indications of previous crash damage. And also looking at the body panels as well. This is quite a good example with my hood here, bonnet, sorry, I'm not American, am I? As you can see, that is very close, and if we look here,
that has got a gap. So that can indicate that some previous repair or crash has been done there. And obviously just ask questions to the seller. You know what I mean? Make sure that you are confident in buying your car. Check all the lights, make sure the lights work. Get him to sit inside it, or if you're with someone, get them to sit inside it as well. Brakes, right. So brakes, make sure the condition of the disc. These are pretty much fresh discs here. So this is an example of what good clean discs look like. And also your brake pad wear. I'll put up on the screen somewhere now, showing off worn brake pads and worn discs, just so you have a rough idea of what you're looking for when you go to view the car. Obviously check for scratches, anything like that. If you're buying a car that's 10-20 years old, don't expect it to be immaculate, you know what I mean, because then you're going to be very disappointed and you're never going to find the car you're looking for. So obviously there's going to be age related marks and stuff like that. Also check the headlights, make sure there's no condensation in them. Then it can show signs of that you'll need a new headlight, tail light, wherever it may be. So check all the lights there and make sure everything works really. Make sure the wipers are all fine, and yeah, it's just mainly looking around the car and yeah, just making sure you're not buying any scrap. Right, so you've had a look on the outside of the car. Now it's time to come in the inside and have a look. So what you're looking for in the inside, mainly you're going to be having a little play around with all the features and making sure everything works fine, you know what I mean? The light switch is all okay, all the windows open and closed, the mirrors, you know, just how they should be. Also important to look at the seatbelt. Make sure that the fabric material on however many seats you got, make sure that all the seat belts are all right and there's no tear in any of the material, because that will be an MOT failure. And if the car's got a 12-month MOT and you spot something like that, you know the car's had a dodgy MOT, especially if it's from Birmingham or Bradford, as everyone knows. Right, so making sure the speakers work as well, you know, get the radio on, make sure the radio works, and then play around with the settings. You can change the balance and the fader, so you can check all the corners of the speakers and make sure the speakers are all right. Because if anything's wrong in the car, you can always knock the money down. If you catch and find anything there, you can always knock it down, saying, you know what I mean, the speaker's going to cost me, you know what I mean, 50 quid or whatever. So, you know what I mean, ask him questions as well. Ask him questions about previous repairs, if it's had any, because then it can be a good indicator to the car's history and what it's had. Like for example, if there is a wire repair in the door card and then the door starts faulting again, you know that you can roughly start looking around the door card area, pulling it off and looking at the wiring, because maybe that wire repair has failed, maybe it fell out the crimp connector, maybe the guy wasn't that good when he repaired it. So stuff like that. Next is road test. Road test is a very important part of the car, making sure the car handles all right, making sure the wheel is straight, the alignment is not off, and also going over speed bumps, bumpy roads, hearing for any knocks, creaks, anything like that, because then that gives you a good indicator more money that you're going to need to spend on the car as soon as you buy it, because that's what tends to happen a lot of the time. People tend to buy used cars that, you know, are fairly old. They get home, happy days, next morning, boom, light, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. So make sure you're not spending 100% of all of your money on the car as well. Only like 80% or whatever like that, depending on your financial situation, of course. But make sure you got a bit of money there as well. So overall, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, smash that like, drop us a subscribe, and there's going to be plenty more to come. So I'll see you in the next video.